The road to Mount Pleasant goes through Manchester tonight as the number 1 ranked Hudson Tigers, coming off their district title win, hope to advance to the state quarterfinals. All that's standing in the way are the number 2 ranked Flying Dutchmen of Manchester. Michigan's regional championship is about to be decided as our coverage of Michigan high school varsity wrestling continues right now, only on LSN.
Davis bounced it off his head, and I don't think that was an accident.
You've got a tie atop the LCAA standings.
Count that baby in a foul.
The first time they've been there in 61 years. Morency is going to the President's Center.
And I think this is pretty much over.
Blissfield Royals, district champions.
Runaway Sports and Michigan High School Athletic Association proudly presents Michigan's Regional Championship Wrestling Meet, where tonight both Manchester and Hudson look to get one step closer to Mount Pleasant. And as always, it's all part of the long season race to our state championship. Good evening. I'm Noah Neiman alongside Steve Babbitt.
All right, we're starting at the 112-pound weight class. For Hudson is Tucker Scholl, ranked number 2 in the state. For Manchester, Reese Fry, who was bumped up from 103 pounds. Reese is ranked number 1 in the state at 103. So this is a bump up that Manchester is hoping to get an advantage out of. Both wrestlers are being a little cautious to start with. Not surprising when you have 2 outstanding wrestlers.
Takedown by
Reese Fry is in with the, not yet. No, he's got control. He's got the early 2, but Tucker's fighting off of it. Tucker's got the reversal. Reese Fry picked up 2 back points in that flurry as well, so he is up 4-2. We have 18 seconds to go in the period. Our officials this evening, Drew Lesko and Tom Morrissey. They will alternate weight classes. One will be the head official, the other will be the assistant. After 1 period, it is 4-2, Reese Fry. Hudson had choice to start 2nd period. They have deferred to the 3rd period. Reese Fry from Manchester takes the bottom position to start. Tucker's going to be working, trying to find a way to turn Reese onto his back and get some back points. Just this previous Saturday at the individual district tournament, Tucker Scholl took 1st place at the 112-pound weight class. He has a record of 24-2 coming into today. Reese Fry was district champion at 103 pounds. He comes in today with a record of 44-1.
We have 50 seconds to go in the period.
Tucker tries to tilt, but doesn't quite get enough through it.
No.
And if I'm correct, I think this was the finals match at 103 pounds last year, state meet.
And Tucker, I believe, was the state champion, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's not the first time these two gentlemen have wrestled each other. Scholl is a sophomore. Although in Hudson's program, grade means little. They all wrestle very mature, outstanding wrestlers. Tucker Scholl takes the bottom position to start the third period. He is down 4-2. He needs to score at least 2 points with a reversal. Reese Fry at the moment is controlling Tucker, keeping him down, not letting him get away. Close to back points. The official was down looking at it, but did not quite get it. Scholl has a 2-point reversal. It is tied 4-4 with 1 minute to go in the period. It was real close to back points there, Noah.
He was.
Reese's hips are free. Oh, Scholl's got him broken back down again. We're at 25 seconds to go in the third period. The score being tied 4-4. This one looks like it's going to overtime. In high school wrestling, the first overtime period is 1 minute sudden death on their feet. First point wins. Usually is a takedown in this situation. Fry with a shot. Tucker defends it. Tucker Scholl has the 2-point takedown for the victory in overtime. 6-4, Tucker Scholl, Hudson over Reese Fry from Manchester.
Keep it right here. We'll be right back. You're watching Michigan's Varsity Wrestling Tournament only on LSN, your home for Lenawee Sports.
The broadcast of today's game is a copyrighted presentation of the Michigan High School Athletic Association and the Lenawee Sports Network. No reproduction, retransmission, or other distribution of the descriptions or accounts of this game may take place without the express written consent of the MHSAA and the Lenawee Sports Network.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive, sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stand should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe coaches should act as teachers, helping student athletes develop.
while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should be positive role models and supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports.
And respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports,
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
All right, checking in at 119 pounds from Manchester, Jacob Shelby. For Hudson, Tyler Curtis. Jacob Shelby placed third in the individual districts at 112 pounds. Comes in with a record of 25-18.
Quick takedown for Tyler Curtis.
Tyler Curtis did not make it out of regionals, or out of districts as an individual. But he has a record of 17-15 in the year. They were out of bounds, so we had a break in action. We're going to start fresh. Jacob Shelby is down. Tyler Curtis is on top. Got a false start on red. Started a little bit before the whistle. No big deal. You get a couple of false starts before you get penalized for it. Curtis is working for a tilt. He has Shelby's arm trapped between his legs. Trying to get him turned to his back. We have 20 seconds to go in the period. We're going to end the first period 2-0. Tyler Curtis over Jacob Shelby. Manchester has choice whether to go top, bottom, neutral, or defer. They are deferring. Tyler Curtis has chosen neutral to start the second period. He'll be looking for another takedown. Shelby is in on Curtis's leg. Curtis is trying to fight off the takedown. We have a potentially dangerous call, stops the action. Takedown by Tyler Curtis. A nice little takedown.
It was.
Do you do that?
Not that quickly.
Not that quickly?
I try sometimes.
We have 1 minute to go in the second period. Jacob Shelby just got warned for stalling on the bottom. The official would like to see him do a little bit more activity down there. Although sometimes, if I'm not mistaken, no, the bottom man can't do things because the top man is preventing him from doing it.
Usually that's the problem.
It is 4-0. Heading into the third period. Jacob Shelby from Manchester has choice. He has gone neutral. Interesting choice with Tyler Curtis taking him down twice already. Another takedown by Tyler Curtis. He is up 6-0. Tyler Curtis gives an escape. He's trying to get to an 8-point lead. If he can get to an 8-point lead, Hudson picks up a bonus point for the victory. Coach Mary is offering encouragement in the corner. On the edge of the mat, they're out of bounds. 50 seconds to go. Tyler Curtis is up 6-1. You know, during this blood time, we can take a few minutes to talk about what Coach Mary would like Tyler to do, and that's, you know, a regular victory during the match is worth 3 team points. If you can get to an 8-point victory, it's called a major decision, and it's worth 4, so you get a bonus point. And that's kind of what Coach Mary was stressing to Tyler. It would be nice if you could pick up a couple more takedowns and win by 8. Easier said than done, though.
Absolutely.
Coming into this, or to get to this final, Hudson had to beat Napoleon in the semifinal. They beat Napoleon 63-7. Manchester had a little longer, tougher match. They knocked off Addison in their semifinal 35-28. And that is what has brought us to right now. Getting some blood cleaned off the mat. And we're ready to go. 50 seconds left in the period. Let's see if Tyler Curtis can pick up another takedown or two in the last 50 seconds. Although Jacob Shelby is going to work very hard to make sure that does not happen. Looks like Tyler Curtis is going to pick up a regular decision. Even if he gets this takedown, it won't be enough for a major. Tyler Curtis with a 6-1 victory over Jacob Shelby.
Keep it right here. We'll be back. You're watching Michigan's Varsity Wrestling Tournament only on LSN. Your home for Illinois sports.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. If you want to be a parent, it doesn't matter how you play or even what you wear. You just need to be there. Thousands of teens in foster care don't need perfection. They just need you.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Connor is struggling in school.
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
Why don't you understand me?
I do. This is what it feels like for kids with learning and attention issues. Redirecting to understood.org.
125 pounds. Manchester sends up Blake Belair. Blake finished second in the districts this last Saturday. Comes in with a record of 31-14. He goes up against Jordan Hamden from Hudson. Jordan is the #1 ranked wrestler in the state at 119. He's bumped up to 125 for this match. Jordan comes in with a record of 38-2. I would say even though Blake's had a pretty good year, Jordan would be the favorite in this one. Jordan's considered one of the top wrestlers in the state, regardless of class. You know, a lot of times in a match such as this, where it very easily could be a close match, total. The meet anyway. It's going to come down to bonus points, majors, technical falls, pins, whether you get them or whether you avoid them. I think Jordan's hoping for a pin here. Give the team 3 extra points. The nice thing about a pin is double. A regular victory is worth 3, a pin's worth 6. Takes a lot to overcome a pin. Jordan Hamden is up 6-2. We have 24 seconds to go in the first period. Jordan gave up the escape. He wants to go back on his feet. Takes Blake down. Again, it is now 8-2, 8-3. We're going to finish the first period 8-3. Jordan Hamden over Blake Belair. Jordan has choice. He defers to the third period. Blake Belair from Manchester chooses the bottom position. Hamden cuts Belair again. He's going to be willing to trade him 1 point escape for a 2-point takedown.
Gets him taken down so fast.
Let's see. He's going to cut. I think he might cut him again. Oh, back points. He's got him a tilt. He's not going to be able to pin him from here, will he? Can he pin him from that?
No, I don't think so.
But he did pick up 3 near fall points. He has a 10-point lead. 1 minute to go in the period. Coach Mary wanted him to cut him, so Jordan does. Ooh. A sweet little duck under. And on a double leg. Got the takedown. He's up 17-6. He's cut him, make it 17-7. He's going for one more takedown in this period.
He gets it.
He's up 12. He's up 11. You just gave him one more. I think he's going to ride him out here. That's one way to rack up points, but doesn't that get you a little tired doing that?
A little bit.
A little bit?
I'd be tired.
We're in the third period. The score is 21-8. If you're looking at the scoreboard, it doesn't show up because the digit doesn't go into the twos. It's a 13-point lead. And one more takedown will finish the match.
Looks like he'll have it.
Jordan Hamden with a technical fall victory over Blake Belair.
Keep it right here. We'll be back. You're watching Michigan's Varsity Wrestling Tournament only on LSN. Your home for Illinois sports.
And we're out.
You got plans?
You bet. $50 million Americans struggle with hunger, but we can do something about it. Excuse me.
What's going on?
Dinner. Please join me in helping put food on their tables. Together, we can feed America.
You guys keep going. I'm gonna get the plates.
Plates?
Find your local food bank at feedingamerica.org/hunger.
This job looks perfect. It says you need a high school diploma. You've got one of those, right?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
I got that.
Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary. Only you can prevent wildfires.
At 130 pounds, checking in for Hudson is Scott Torres. Checking in from Manchester, Jacob Kurjan. Scott Torres was the 130-pound district champion this last weekend. He comes in with a record of 20-10. Jacob Kurjan is a freshman, did not wrestle in the district tournament. Torres is ranked number 9th in the state at his weight class. Torres has his, looks like he has a combination of, well, there goes the legs are in. Combination of body scissors, legs in. He is controlling Kurjan from the top. Torres is going to go to the second period up 2-0.
Manchester deferred to Hudson, and Hudson chose down.
Torres is on his feet. He gets the 1-point escape. He takes a 3-0 lead. Torres with a takedown. Increases his lead to 5. You know, the place of injuries in wrestling is showing a little bit, and it's going to show in the next couple of weight classes. Manchester had a wrestler, Josh Bunn, who normally I think would have been here tonight at this weight class, but he got injured in district and is out. So that takes away a little flexibility from Manchester's lineup. Torres has back points counting. He's got his 3 back points. Well, at the same time, talking about injuries, Hudson picked up, got one back. Carson Price had been out the last couple weeks. Did not wrestle in districts. But was cleared medically to return, and I'm guessing he'll be at 135 the next weight class.
Mm-hmm.
Into the second period, Scott Torres is up 8-0. Kurgan takes neutral. Torres in on the double leg takedown. Got his 2 points. He's got a Turk in with his left leg. He's working on back points. He's up 10-0, and he's got 2 back points waiting for him once he finishes his move. Maybe 3. I think he has a pin in mind here.
And he'll get it.
Yep. Scott Torres with a pin over Jacob Kurgan, which gives Hudson a 17-0 team lead.
Keep it right here. We'll be right back. You're watching Michigan's Varsity Wrestling Tournament only on LSN. Your home for Illinois sports.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Sometimes all it takes to be a dad is remembering how to be a kid again. Take time to be a dad today.
Everywhere that we go, he makes people laugh and makes people smile, and I feel like I have that quality.
He's the one who always takes me fishing. I watch golf with him. And
I watch him cook, because when I grow up, I want to be a cook too.
We have the same faces like this.
Dad is the one, when you fall, that picks you up.
That unconditional sense of presence and reassurance is really what makes him my father.
May I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
All right, 135 pounds from Manchester is Max Wagner. For Hudson is Carson Price.
Takedown by Price, looking for backers.
Price is currently ranked number 3 in the state in his weight class. I said he did miss the individual tournament Saturday in the districts because of an injury. It's good. I'm sure Coach Mary thinks it's good to have him back. Price has a crossface, looking for a cradle.
Hudson loves that cradle.
They love the cradle. You are absolutely correct. He's got it in tight. Working up, he's got him over at his back. The official is counting back points. He's looking, he's looking. If he can put the bottom knee in his ribs. Bottom knee in the ribs.
Didn't
nope.
get it.
Got 3 back points. So Noah Carson has been out for a couple weeks with injury. As a wrestler, how is that mentally? How is it coming back from an injury?
It's slow. I mean, you're going to be a little rusty coming back in, but after a couple matches, you'll be back in the groove.
Is it tough sitting down on the sideline watching your teammates?
Oh, yeah.
Carson Price picks up 3 more near fall points at the end of the period. He is up 10-0. Hudson's choice, start of the second period. Carson Price takes top. I'm sure Carson's mind right now is a pin at minimum technical fall, which is a 15-point victory.
He's got those boots in again.
When you get both your legs in, it's very difficult to do much on the bottom. When the legs are in, what kind of, from a bottom position, what's that feel like?
It hurts.
It hurts?
It hurts. If he's doing it right, it'll hurt.
Does it take away power from the hips?
Oh, yeah.
Does it? He's got the crossface in. He's looking for the cradle. Underneath, he's got a butcher locked in. If he can get him turned over. Max Wagner from Manchester is fighting it hard. That could hurt.
Ooh.
1, 2. We got back points. The official's counting. We got the pin. That was a big-time pin for Carson Price. gives Hudson a 23-0 lead after a 135-pound weight class.
Keep it right here. We'll be right back. You're watching Michigan's Varsity Wrestling Tournament only on LSN. Your home for Illinois sports.
The inherent right to work is one of the elemental privileges of a free people. Endowed, as our nation is, with abundant physical resources, and inspired as it should be to make those resources and opportunities available for the enjoyment of all, we approach re-employment with the real hope of finding a better answer than we have now.
Donate to Goodwill, where your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community.
Life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
Hi, I'm Mike Rowe. 14 years ago, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. Well, this year she celebrated her 50th wedding anniversary.
Is that why you've taken off your jeans?
No, I've taken off my jeans to prove the link between jeans and the fight against breast cancer.
Well, that's interesting. Do I have to take off my jeans?
No, nobody has to take off their jeans, Mom, but everybody has to go to denimday.com right now. I'll explain everything, dress code optional.
Apparently. 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. Learn more at denimday.com.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
All right, at 140 pounds from Manchester, Derek Gunther, who is a freshman, versus Jorge Serrano from Hudson. Jorge Serrano finished 3rd place in the individual districts. Derek did not wrestle in the individual district tournament. Jorge has a very, very deceptive record. His record is below 500, but from watching him the last 2 weeks, he is a very, very good wrestler. Serrano is up 2-0. 1 minute to go in the first period. Now from the top position, drawn on your years of wrestling experience here, Noah, what kind of basic things would he be looking to do at the top?
Break him down would be the first thing you'd really want to do.
Break him off like he just did?
Yep.
Like he's off his base there?
Get him to his stomach. That's when you can start really working some moves in to get the pin. Or even the tilts or anything like that.
He's got his Jorge has the legs in. He's on the edge of the mat. He's not going to get any points from there. First period ends. Jorge Serrano from Hudson is up 2-0 over Derek Gunther, Manchester. Manchester defers. Serrano chooses the bottom position. Now, why would a wrestler choose bottom?
Easier to escape. If you're really good on bottom, you can get out right away and start neutral and get that takedown.
Even though it's considered the defensive position, it's easier to score?
I think so.
Well, Serrano just got away with the escape, so you are correct. Although Gunther's in on now, it doesn't have the takedown yet, but he's close to it. Serrano's got to fight it. No takedown yet. You can see the official with his arms out. He's either calling him safe or calling no control. If they don't move soon, you're going to see him call a stalemate. They're fighting. Sereno is. No, not yet. Nothing yet.
Still with that leg.
If he can get his right leg back a little bit. If he can get a little bit more control of Gunther's legs with more control of his hips, he'll have the 2 points. There he goes. 2-point takedown by Jorge Sereno gives him a 5-0 lead. That was a tough takedown. Sereno's a little high. Still has control, but he's high. It's not exactly in the position that you'd want to be in.
No.
The official is indicating it's still green, which means Sereno still has control.
He got out of that one.
You'll see an official do that in a scramble situation, just indicating who's still officially on top and who's not. Second period ends. Jorge Sereno is up 5-0 over Derek Gunther in the 140-pound weight class. So when you watch Jorge Sereno wrestle, you would never guess that his record was 8-14 coming into today. Goes to show you how tough of a schedule Hudson wrestles. Out of bounds. No, he got the takedown right on the edge. That was close to being out of bounds. Sereno got his toes down. Just like a receiver in football. Got his toes down before he went out of bounds. Same thing happened here. Got his toes down before they went out of bounds. Got the 2-point takedown. Jorge then just conceded the escape to Gunther, trying to get another takedown. He's up 6. If he can get another takedown, he'll get a major decision, which is worth 4 points for the team. Well, that thought didn't work. Gunther gets the takedown. That's now a 4-point match. We have 5 seconds to go in the match. Jorge Sereno is going to have a 7-4 victory. It's going to raise Hudson's team lead to 26-0.
Keep it right here. We'll be back. You're watching Michigan's Varsity Wrestling Tournament only on LSN. Your home for Illinois sports.
Na 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 na, I love you so. I love you, I love you. La 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 la, la 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 la.
We're here.
Yay!
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. Now she's holding on for dear life.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Of all the things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Don't let salmonella get funky with your chicken. On average, 1 in 6 Americans will get a foodborne illness this year. So learn the right temperature to cook each type of meat. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
145 pounds, Gavin Wagner from Hudson is checking in. And in the gamesmanship that can be played with lineups for Manchester is Ethan Woods wrestling at 145. Ethan normally wrestles 135. In fact, he was district champion at 135 pounds, ranked number 1 in the state at 135 pounds, but he's bumped up today because his team needs him there. Woods comes in with a record of 42-2. Gavin Wagner did not make it. He wrestled in the districts, but did not make it out of the districts. Comes in with a record of 11-17. A 145 is your weight class. Have you wrestled either one of these two wrestlers before?
I wrestled the Hudson kid.
Gavin Wagner?
Yep. Never wrestled Ethan, though.
So this is a pretty big jump for Ethan. He weighed in today at 137.2 pounds, which technically made him a 140-pound wrestler, which allows him to go 145.
It's a lot of weight to be given up sometimes, too.
Gavin Wagner weighed in today at 145.2, so he was giving up 8 pounds. But he is number 1 in the state, so normally those guys can handle a jump or two. You know, all the options and flexibilities that coaches have in team tournaments, you know, based on where they weigh guys in. And you can see over on Hudson's bench, Coach Butts is over there. He's got his paper in his hand, constantly looking at it. They have their matchups that they would like to get if they can. Ethan Woods is up 6-2 after the first period. Gavin Wagner defers to his choice. Woods takes neutral. I think this is going to be one of those weight classes that Hudson's not really expecting to win, but if they can keep it to a regular decision, would be their choice. They'll take a victory. Wagner gets an escape. Makes it 8-3. Woods comes back with a takedown on the edge of the mat. There's 1 minute to go in the second period. Ethan Wood increases his lead to 10-3. I was going to ask you, Noah, what it's like to, for Gavin Wagner to wrestle number one wrestler in the state, but I guess I can't do that because you are that, number one, so you don't know what it's like to wrestle yourself.
No.
Woods in on nice double leg takedown. It's up 14-5.
But I'm going to say it is hard to wrestle the number one kid in the state, though. It's always going to be a tough match.
Well, Woods was state runner-up last year. I'm sure he's got a state title on his mind. Single leg shot by Woods. Wagner fights it off so he doesn't get it. It is 14-6 at the end of the second period. Wagner chooses bottom. Two minutes to go. Right now, Woods has a major decision if he can maintain this lead. Woods is riding him tough. Gavin Wagner's trying to get off the bottom. Got an escape for Wagner. It's 14-7. If he can prevent another takedown, Wagner would have fought off the major decision. As of right now, it's a regular decision. Woods with a shot. Wagner fights it off. Woods with another shot. Wagner defends it. Oh, Woods gets an ankle pick. It is now a 9-point lead. 30 seconds to go. They were out of bounds with 18 seconds. Wagner's going to try to get a 2-point reversal to eliminate the major decision. There are 10 seconds to go. Ethan Woods with a 16-7 major decision over Gavin Wagner makes his team score 26-3 after the 145-pound weight class.
Keep it right here. We'll be right back. You're watching Michigan's Varsity Wrestling Tournament only on LSN. Your home for Illinois sports.
So they say it's a man's world? I don't see anybody's name on it.
While they were doing their thing, we slowly changed ours.
Today, women can do anything men can do. And there's one thing we're even better at.
There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
Go for a mouthful, go for the fun.
Come on, go for cake.
Cakes are for everyone. Just one stack is what it takes. And it's go for cakes. Open wide, stuff your face. There's always room for more gopher cakes. Empty the box, then reload. Eat those gopher cakes till you explode.
Exercised lately?
Till you explode.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
All right, we're moving into the 152-pound weight class. Manchester, Caleb Goodell. For Hudson, Malik Ray. Malik individually wrestled 145-pound weight class. He took third place in the individual districts. Comes in today with a record of 20-12. Caleb Goodell from Manchester also wrestles individually at 145 pounds. Did not make it out of individual districts, but comes in today with a record of 24-15. Did you wrestle Ray on Saturday?
Nope. He was in the bottom half of the
Okay.
bracket.
Ray is a junior. Goodell is a senior. Ray takes an early 2-0 lead. We have 1 minute to go in the first period. You can hear Coach Butts over on Hudson's bench yelling exactly what you had said earlier, where he's got to break him down. Need to get him off of his hips. Ray gives up the escape. It is 2-1. And the first period is going to end with a 2-1 score. Malik Ray is up over Caleb Goodell.
Manchester defers, and Hudson chooses bottom.
Ray has his escape. He takes a 3-1 lead, and they're back on their feet neutral. Action's just a little slower right now. Ooh, nice little slide by. Ray is in control, although Godell won't sit still, so he's having a hard time breaking him down. Gives up the escape. It is now 5-2. Action stop as Godell lost his headgear. All right, we're back at it. Both wrestlers working to try to get control. Trying to get inside control so they can get into the legs. Second period ends. Malik Ray is up 5-2 over Caleb Godell. Godell's choice, he takes bottom to start the third period. Godell earns the escape, 5-3. He has a takedown away from tying the match. Godell tries a shot. Ray blocks it. Hudson's bench is telling Ray to push the pace. I think they want him to pick up the action a little bit.
Nice slide
nice. By. That was a really nice slide by. That's the second slide by of the night.
Just hits it so smooth.
Godell on the shot. They're on the edge of the mat. Godell's trying to keep Ray in bounds so he can get the takedown. Ray's fighting it. Nothing yet, nothing yet. The official's saying no. Godell's trying to keep him in bounds. Ray's trying to go out of bounds. 2 for the takedown. 7-6. Godell's going to give Ray an escape to make it 8-6. 20 seconds to go in the match. Godell needs another takedown to tie this up. They're on the edge. And Malik Ray is a hard-fought 8-6 victory over Caleb Godell. Gives Hudson a 29-4 team lead.
Keep it right here. We'll be back. You're watching Michigan's Varsity Wrestling Tournament only on LSN. Your home for Illinois sports.
You're doing great. We're gonna try this again, okay?
Okay.
Wheels, pedals, handlebar, brakes. Sit up straight, keep your weight in the center, keep your eyes on the road, hands on the grips, butt in the seat. If we feel ourselves falling, what do?
Just keep
pedaling. Good girl. Now remember, it's all about balance and steering. Steer with your hands, steer with your body. Steer into the corners and you stay out of trouble. And the bell's your buddy, so go ahead and ding that. All right, ready? Here we go. Pedal, honey, pedal. There you go, you're a bike rider.
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.
The odds of becoming a successful NASCAR driver, 1 in 125 billion. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism, 1 in 68. I'm Jamie McMurray. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
Today, 1 out of every 4 American kids is Hispanic. That means many of the future doctors who will care for us, the engineers who will build our cities, the scientists and entrepreneurs of our country can be your kids. We all know how hard it is for you to send them to college. This is why we want you to know you are not alone. And every day more people support you to make it happen. Many support you. And the Hispanic Scholarship Fund helps you prepare, plan, and pay for your kids' college education. HSF.net.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund breeding.
Why do you not get me?
I do. This is what it feels like for kids with learning and attention issues. Redirecting to understood.org.
All right, we are at the 160-pound weight class. For Hudson is John Betts. For Manchester, Jack Lacey.
Quick takedown by Betts, giving an early 2-0 lead.
Betts wrestled 152 pounds in the district. He finished 4th. Comes in with a 14-21 record. Jack Lacey wrestled at 160 pounds. Finished 2nd for Manchester, 160 pounds. Comes in tonight with a 19-22 record.
Comes at Hudson cradle.
Quick cradle by John Betts. And the quick pin by John Betts. That's a little bit of a surprise. Gives Hudson a 35-4 lead after 160 pounds.
Keep it right here. We'll be back. You're watching Michigan's Varsity Wrestling Tournament only on LSN. Your home for Lenawee Sports.
Huntington.
Every proper bear knows that the right fit means everything. Especially when it comes to car seats.
Oh, really? I just did what any bear would do.
So know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size.
I like it.
To learn more, visit safercar.gov/the right seat.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, where's that bear? Got your personal references, high school diploma or equivalent?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
It's right there.
Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
The odds of this boy achieving his dream in fashion? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I am Tommy Hilfiger. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
171-pound weight class. Manchester, Travis Winthrow. Travis did not wrestle in the individual districts on Saturday. For Hudson, Spencer Blanco. Spencer wrestled at districts, took 3rd place at 171. Comes in tonight with a record of 13-14. Blanco with a quick takedown. Close to near fall points. Not yet. The official's close. You can see his hand going up and down. I mean, he's not at the 45-degree angle he needs to be at. Shaking his head, no. There he is, 1, 2, 3. He's got his 5. No, he's got a 4 count. Got a 4 count, which is only 2 points. Now he's scouting again. I think we're going to get something more than near fall points if Spencer can hold it there. Nope. 3-point near fall. Takes a 5-0 lead.
Counting back points again. Looking for that pin.
And we got the pin from Spencer Blanco with 24 seconds to go in the period. Puts Hudson up a commanding 41-4 lead.
Keep it right here. We'll be back. You're watching Michigan's Varsity Wrestling Tournament only on LSN. Your home for Illinois sports.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
If you want to be a parent, it doesn't matter how you play or even what you wear. You just need to be there. Thousands of teens in foster care don't need perfection. They just need you.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Connor is struggling in school.
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
Why don't you understand me?
I do. This is what it feels like for kids with learning and attention issues. Redirecting to understood.org.
All right, the 189-pound weight class. From Hudson, we have Tyler Grames. Tyler was the district champion. This is actually a rematch of Saturday's championship. Tyler Grames comes in with a record of 32-11. He defeated Jordan Good Saturday, pinned him in 3 minutes and 52 seconds. Good comes in with a record of 37-7. Officials are talking about what happened on the edge to see if it was a takedown or was not a takedown. This is a good thing for having two officials. They get to talk about what they each saw. Grames was ranked number 1 in the state at 189 pounds. Jordan Good with the takedown. Takes a 3-2 lead. 1 minute to go in the period. Grames is one of 2 seniors on Hudson's entire roster, which is scary for the opponents.
It's a little too high, and Grames gets 2 and more backers.
Two and two. You got the 2-point reversal, got 2-point near fall. Takes a 6-3 lead, 30 seconds to go in the first period. You know, earlier today we were seeing some slick takedowns, some slick slide-bys and duck unders. I don't think slick is what you call Tyler in what he does. He's just a beast out on the mat. 6-3 is the score at the end of the first period. Graves defers. Good takes bottom to start the second period.
When you get up to the higher weight classes, they usually don't move as fast to get those slick takedowns and slide-bys. They're more picking them up and slamming them.
Even if you had a slide-by, it wouldn't be slick.
No.
So that little throwdown right there, it's not what you call a slick move. Grims has a power half. Cranking on it. The half is buried deep. Trying to get the leg there to help turn him over. That's a solid half right there. He's going to get some back points. Close. There's the pin. Tyler Graves with a pin over Jordan Good. Takes the team score 47-4. Hudson over Manchester.
Keep it right here. We'll be back. You're watching Michigan's Varsity Wrestling Tournament only on LSN. Your home for Lenawee Sports.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Psst, they're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Sometimes all it takes to be a dad is remembering how to be a kid again. Take time to be a dad today.
We are in the 215-pound weight class. Hudson is senior Zach Bailey. Zach comes in with a record of 33-8. He's ranked 4th in the state at 215 pounds. From Manchester is Charlie Depp. Charlie comes in with a record of 33-13. Zach was an individual district champion this past Saturday. Got the takedown. He's got the back points going.
Got that tight.
And I think this is going to be a pin here in just a few seconds.
There it is.
There it is. Zach Bailey with a pin 1 minute into the match over Charlie Depp.
Keep it right here. We'll be back. You're watching Michigan's Varsity Wrestling Tournament only on LSN. Your home for Lenawee Sports.
Everywhere that we go, he makes people laugh and makes people smile, and I feel like I have that quality.
He's the one who always takes me fishing.
I watch golf with him. And
I watch him cook because when I grow up, I want to be a cook too.
We have the same faces like this.
Dad is the one, when you fall, that picks you up.
That unconditional
sense of presence and reassurance is really what makes him my father.
May I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
The inherent right to work is one of the elemental privileges of a free people. Endowed, as our nation is, with abundant physical resources, and inspired as it should be to make those resources and opportunities available for the enjoyment of all, we approach re-employment with the real hope of finding a better answer than we have now.
Donate to Goodwill, where your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community.
Life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire, but you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
All right, the 285-pound weight class, also known as heavyweight. For Manchester, freshman Simon Ladle. Simon did not enter the individual district. From Hudson, sophomore Isaiah Krizik. Krizik finished second in the individual districts this past Saturday. Comes in with a record of 23-13.
Kurzak with a takedown. 2-0 lead.
With the regional championship by Hudson tonight, it is their 9th straight trip to the state finals. They'll be traveling up to Mount Pleasant next weekend, Friday. So the weekend of the 24th, 25th. The opponent is to be determined. Let's wait and see how the seeding goes.
There's a pin for Hudson.
Isaac Krizik gets the first period pin.
Hi, I'm Mike Rowe. 14 years ago, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. Well, this year she celebrated her 50th wedding anniversary.
Is that why you've taken off your jeans?
No, I've taken off my jeans to prove the link between jeans and the fight against breast cancer.
Well, that's interesting. Do I have to take off my jeans?
No, nobody has to take off their jeans, Mom, but everybody has to go to denimday.com right now. I'll explain everything, dress code optional.
Apparently. 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. Learn more at denimday.com.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
Na 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 na, I love you so. I love you, I love you. La 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 la, la 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 la.
We're here.
Yay!
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
This new mom is struggling to get the skates just right. Now she's holding on for dear life.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Hey, we do have, a little premature, we do have one more weight class. We started at 112 today. So we're going to finish with this 103-pound weight class. Wrestling 103 for Manchester, Drew Gibhart. Wrestling for Hudson, Dallas Pibbles. Drew Gebhardt of Manchester took second at the individual districts. He is a freshman, comes in with a record of 23-5. Dallas wrestled in the district tournament, did not place, but comes in with a record of 15-21. Drew Gebhardt's biggest obstacle this year is his teammate is in his own weight class. Reese Fry is #1 in the state at his weight class. So Manchester took 1-2 at 103 pounds. As I was saying, the opponent for Hudson in the quarterfinals and the semifinals are yet to be determined. They'll be announced Sunday afternoon. There is a tournament seeding committee that will get the 8 regional champions after tonight and seed them 1 through 8. So we'll have to wait and see where Hudson gets seeded. But they will be gunning for their 9th consecutive state championship match. They've been to the tournament 8 years in a row. They've made the final match 8 years in a row, so this will be their 9th attempt at it. They'd won 5 straight, and then they've been state runners-up the last 3 years. Drew Gebhardt is in control of this match. He's up 8-1 with 1 minute to go in the second period. With 35 seconds to go in the second period. Still 8-1. All right, we finished the second period. 8-1, Drew Gebhardt over Dallas Pibbles. Pibbles chooses neutral to start the third period. Ten to 1, Drew Gebhardt. Gebhardt is cutting Pibbles. We have 1 minute to go in the match. Score is 10-2. Right now that is a major decision if the score holds. It's 12-3. Gebhardt cut Pibbles. We're down to 30 seconds to go in the match. Pibbles has Gebhardt has another takedown. 14-3 is the score. And that is what is going to end up 14-3 major decision. Drew Gebhardt over Dallas Pibbles takes the final team score, unless they throw another match at me that I forget about. Final team score 59-8. Hudson Tigers over the Manchester Flying Dutchmen.
Keep it right here. We'll be back. You're watching Michigan's Varsity Wrestling Tournament only on LSN. Your home for Lenawee Sports.
So they say it's a man's world? I don't see anybody's name on it.
While they were doing their thing, we slowly changed all that.
Today, women can do anything men can do. And there's one thing we're even better at.
There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
Go for a mouthful, go for the fun.
Come on, go for cake.
Cakes for everyone. Just one stack is what it takes. And it's go for cakes. Open wide, stuff your face. There's always room for more gopher cakes. Empty the box, then reload. Eat those gopher cakes till you explode.
Exercised lately?
Till you explode.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
We're back with the regional champion, Hudson Tigers. Coach Mary, congratulations.
Thanks, Steve.
Man, I think I'm your good luck charm. Can I go to Mount Pleasant with you?
You may.
All right.
You may. I'll take it any day.
Hey, 9 straight trips up to Mount Pleasant, or not to the finals at least. Now, what happens after this?
Sunday, they're going to have a committee meet, and they'll take the top 8 teams that qualified up there for Mount Pleasant, and there's a committee that's going to seed them. They'll seed them 1 through 4. They say 1 through 4, but it's really 1 through 8. They'll seed them 1 through 8, so hopefully we get a decent seed after beating a number 2 seed here, or number 2 ranked team here. So I'm hoping, I'd really like 1. I'd really like seed 1.
Now, what do you know? Any other results? Have you? I know you're checking your phone a little bit now and then. Were you checking your stocks or results?
I was checking a lot of things. I know Clinton's through, so I know them for sure. I was trying to find the Bronson Decatur. I haven't heard that result yet. Bronson, that's not a surprise to me. I've been watching them, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was more than 10 points even.
Okay. All right. Anything special going up there? I mean, this is 9 years in a row. You probably got things pretty down as far as your routine, or is every year different?
Every year is different. This squad's still young. We still have a lot of freshmen, sophomores in the lineup, so they're still learning. They still make some mistakes. So we do have some really good leadership coming through right now, not just from the upper class, but even from the younger kids. So that's kind of good to see the team starting to click a little bit as far as everyone knowing their role, and the leaders are starting to step up.
Now, standing next to Noah is a young man that I'm quite certain you were happy to see today. Carson's been out for a few weeks medically. What's it mean to have him back as far as your flexibility?
Well, he's that tall, lanky kid that you can throw in at 25, 30, or 35 and causes the other team a lineup problem. So you have Torres and Carson weighted at the same weight. They kind of got to pick their poison there. So it's kind of a way to corner a team into their lineup and keeping them from stretching their lineup away from Jordan Hamden too much.
You know, in the same token, you know, Manchester was down. They had an injury. You know, so it's kind of a perfect example of how that can work to your favor, or if you're missing somebody, your flexibility disappears.
Well, we were very disappointed we didn't have Carson in for individual districts Saturday, and ironically, they lost Bunn Saturday, and we regained Carson this week. So, yeah, that was almost like that turn of events was almost 12 points, and that we feel bad for that Bunn kid. He's a really good kid, and you don't ever want to see someone not being able to wrestle because of an injury.
Absolutely. Well, Noah, we're going to let you talk to Carson, and from one high school wrestler to another, we'll see what he's feeling right now.
So coming off your break, after you're injured, how do you feel coming back today?
It just feels great to be back, be with my team, and be able to score some points and get us through to state, because that's the big goal. My individual season was taken away, but still got 3 matches left to kind of get it done for a team state.
Now, when you were out, using that as motivation to come back and just fight back and help your team out for the state finals?
Yeah, definitely. As I said, I got my individual season taken away, but there's no way I'm not walking away with this title this season for the team. So it's good to get the regionals. Good win, good showing.
Now, how do you feel going to the state finals for this year?
I feel really confident. I think we put in the work. We just got to perform now. So I think it's ours for the taking. So.
But good luck to you, and I hope your team does really good next year. I'm Noah Neiman. For all the Lenawee sports crew, they want to say thank you for watching this evening. The Hudson Tigers are your 2017 regional champs and move on to the quarterfinal round.
In our next game, the Lenawee sports crew will find themselves in Wildcat country as LSN arrives in Onstead for an LCAA boys basketball matchup. Is Onstead playing host to the Ida Blue Streaks, and you can watch it only on LSN. We'd like to remind you to get connected to LISD TV on Facebook and Twitter for LSN's upcoming broadcast. Also check us out on YouTube and subscribe to the LISD TV's channel for this and for other full game broadcasts. This has been a presentation of LSN, your home for Lenawee sports.
Davis bounced it off his head, and I don't think that was an accident.
You've got a tie atop the LCAA standings. Count that baby in a foul. The first time they've been there in 61 years. Morency is going to the Breslin Center.
And I think this is pretty much over.
Blissfield Royals, district champions.